Yo, what is good, Mets Nation? Welcome back to Mets Media. This is Richie. In this video, I'm going to give you guys my recap to the Mets loss on opening night against the Philadelphia Phillies. What a devastating loss. We waste another Jacob deGrom gem. He pitches 6 innings, scoreless, beautiful, and of course, he does not get a W, and we blow it in the 8th inning. So I'm going to give you guys my overall thoughts on this game, where it went wrong, and how my emotions are as a Mets fan right now. But before I hop into this video, if you guys are new to Mets Media, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you guys want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, that is at NYMets_media. And if you guys enjoy the video, please do not forget to thumbs it up. With that being said, let's jump right into this video. Obviously, this is not the most positive video because the Mets did not come out on top. I felt like we had a really good chance to finish out this game, but there's a lot of factors that I'm a little upset about. And the first thing that comes to mind is Dom Smith not even getting an at-bat this entire game. I don't understand how that's possible. I thought he'd be at least the first man off the bench to pinch hit. I think that was in the 4th inning. The Mets had bases loaded, 1 out, and Pilar came to bat. I felt like that was a perfect opportunity to pinch hit for Dom Smith because we need as many runs as possible for Jacob deGrom because we cannot waste another beautiful outing for deGrom, and that's exactly what happened in the end. We only got 2 runs, and those 2 runs, one of them came from Jacob deGrom himself. So it was just another example of the old Mets where we waste another Jacob deGrom outing, and it's really unfortunate. It's our bullpen. We all know that going into this season, the biggest X factor for this team is the bullpen. We have a lot of confidence in the starting rotation. We also have confidence in the offensive lineup, but how can the bullpen hold up? And in the 8th inning, Trevor May and Aaron Loup, they just completely blew it. It was really unfortunate, but man, I'm looking back on it. I also do not agree with Luis Rojas taking deGrom out in the 6th inning. He only had 77 pitches. He was in a groove. I'm pretty sure I heard Rojas say himself that his pitch limit for deGrom tonight was 100. I'm pretty sure I saw that. So for him to keep deGrom on the bench and not put him out there in the 7th inning was a little concerning to me. You know, deGrom was in a groove. He's only gave up 3 or 5 hits around that range, 0 runs through 6 innings, and his pitch count's only 77. Like, if his pitch count was 90 plus or even 85 plus going into the 7th, like, yeah, I understand, but 77 pitches, and I'm pretty sure he's pitched like a 9-pitch 6th inning. Like, he was in a groove. So for Luis Rojas to take deGrom out of the game, that was a big risk. Castro came in and did his thing. He had a very good 7th inning, but then in the 8th inning is where everything fell apart. We can't really blame the game for that specific decision, but I'm definitely not a fan of that decision. So unfortunately, I was excited to see if Edwin Diaz can close it in the 9th, but at the end of the game, we saw the Mets show some grit, show some life with 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning. We had back-to-back 2-out hits from Pilar, Lindor, and Conforto. Pete Alonso had a chance to take the lead, and he hits it into the warning track in right field, and Bryce Harper snagged it. I really thought that was going to be out, and I was about to go crazy. In this reaction video, it would have been me super jubilant right now, but unfortunately, again, we fell apart. So let's get into some individual performances from the New York Mets. In Francisco Lindor's debut, he had a very beautiful double play at shortstop. We love to see that, him and Jeff McNeil. He also got his first hit as a New York Met in the 9th inning. He had 4 at-bats with just 1 hit. Michael Conforto, he had 5 at-bats with 2 hits and an RBI. Pete Alonso, he had a hit and a walk in 4 at-bats. Well, technically 5 at-bats. And he had a run scored himself. J.D. Davis, he had a hit. Who else got some hits? Let's see. James McCann, he had an RBI hit in his debut, and Brandon Nimmo had a hit, and Jacob deGrom had 2 hits. So that really does it for the offense. But man, the defense, it's interesting because I felt like we showed some flash in the infield, whether it's Lindor's double play. Pete Alonso made a nice diving stop, but then we sub in Louis Guillorme for defensive purposes, which I like the move. I love that move because Guillorme is definitely more of a defensive-minded third baseman than J.D. Davis. But that play at the end of the game, where that error, I know what Guillorme was trying to do. He rushed it because he wanted to get the double play from home to first base, and he kind of airmailed the throw. Could McCann got it? Yes, but you can't expect that from a catcher to adjust like a first baseman. It was just devastating. I wish Guillorme kind of took his time and just threw a strike, but he overthrew it. McCann got rid of it, and that was 2 runs right there. So the defense, the errors, the bullpen, it all fell apart in the 8th inning. So it was very devastating, but the Mets are 0-1. It's only 1 game out of 162. It just stings more because we wasted another Jacob deGrom gem. Gary Cohen said on SNY, I think 31 times the Mets have blown a Jacob deGrom beautiful game. That's devastating. Jake, I'm sorry. You deserve more. Hopefully, we can rebound from this, and next time you're out there on the mound, we can score runs for you, and the bullpen can shut them down. So that really does it for my recap video. There's not too much else to say. You know, the only positives you can take from this game is Jacob deGrom is brilliant, and we have to appreciate greatness when it's there because, you know, it's crazy how great he is. He really is the greatest pitcher in the game, borderline the greatest pitcher ever. He is becoming a Hall of Famer before our eyes. He already is a Hall of Famer, but still, he just pumping out 102, 93 sliders. The changeups are crazy. His movement, his mentality, his demeanor, his attitude, his presence on the mound is just unmatched, and we have to make sure we appreciate the greatness of Jacob deGrom. It's unfortunate he did not get the W tonight, but hey, we got a game tomorrow night against the Philadelphia Phillies to try to get revenge with Marcus Stroman on the mound, and we'll see what happens. Stay tuned for more Mets content. If you guys stayed until the end of the video, comment down below an Apple emoji so I know you guys were here. I appreciate all the support on Mets Media. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos all throughout the season, so again, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you do so. That does it for this one. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. Let's go Mets. You gotta believe. Peace out, guys.